Have Reddit working.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited to have Reddit working that I forgot to get Twitch working. I've just got it working now. All right, so you're lucky. I've just this minute got it working now. So
No, you haven't.
No, what have I broken? What have I broken? What have I broken, Mickey?
I don't know, but we're not on Twitch.
We are.
Here we are. Here we are. It's you that's not on Twitch.
Oh, we are now. Here we go.
We've been on Twitch for quite a while. I've just got to. Anyway, Tracy's back with us now. Tracy, say hello, because I've just got to remove a bit of fringing from round your head there. So
yeah, can you sort out the split ends as well while you're at it? Hello, have you missed me? Hello, I have been in Bonnie, Scotland, for a few days, and a couple of other places on the way up and the way down. So, yeah, I'll tell you all about it during the course of the show. So, Steve is concentrating hard. So maybe
there we go. No, I haven't. I've not removed your fringing, but I've ghosted you. Look.
You need to do the Halloween show like this. You have to realise that. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Just remove that fringing a bit.
Yeah,
there we go. Yep. Okay, that's it. That's that done. Yeah, that's. We've actually got 64 watchers on Reddit now. Mickey not saying anything. Anyway, Mickey, you wanted to have a go about Reddit, didn't you?
What, that we get 300 odd bloody viewers and not one of them could talk? Huh?
Oh, you've got that working again.
I turned my mic off while I was giving Alexa commands, so see, I was clever. I turned my mic off.
You got it working because, like I said, I watched all the episodes from when I was away, and you said that it's for something. Your bits and pieces had been knocked out, including Alexa and the.
Yeah. We've got Virgin coming round to sort the router out. Because the router. I had a really bizarre problem with my router. It kept randomly disconnecting things from the Wi-Fi and not letting them back on again, almost like Mac filtering was enabled. It still won't let my vacuum. I've got one of those RoboVacs. It still won't connect the RoboVac to the router, and I can't get into the router because it says that there's somebody already in the router. And I've done a soft reset, and I've done a hard pin reset, and it's not doing it. So we've got.
This seems incredibly coincidental with your Facebook ban and your cards being hacked.
No. The routers do this.
It's incredibly coincidental. It's come at exactly the same time. So
I've tightened up my security on Monday. I've ever since the hack, I've tightened everything up, and I'm running Total AV, and I've got it set at maximum. I've got Windows Defender set at maximum. I've got Malwarebytes set at maximum, which has given me a shitload of false positives, and I've got CC Cleaner running at maximum to make sure that there's nothing coming off on my machine. I've also got my router has got a firewall, but it's only a Mickey Mouse firewall. But I've got a proper TP-Link, my gigabit switch in this room, because I'm not Wi-Fi to this PC. I'm Ethernet, and I've got a gigabit switch down here. It's not a gigabit switch; it's a gigabit switch firewall, and that really is a very powerful firewall. And I've shut every single port except for the FTP ports and the HTTP ports, and that's it. No other ports are open apart from the ports that this mic and camera are using. I've shut everything else down to make sure. And I've got very powerful I've got very powerful IP filtering and everything else. That router alone there, that firewall there alone, will warn me if anything's happening. So I'm pretty confident that we're not happening there. I've checked the Wi-Fi. I'm now completely. Everything now is 5 gigahertz on the Wi-Fi, and it's got I've ensured that the WPA signal is 64-bit encryption. So I've checked everything that I can. I've done everything that I can to make sure. Hello, Ginger Alien. To make sure that to make sure that
Good evening, BSE. It's not fucking Christmas yet, you twat.
to make sure that it's all done and dusted. We got 185 people on Reddit not saying anything now, Mickey.
Oh, hello, silent Reddit. What the fucking devil are we?
I heard that Reddit chat was broken from somebody. I think it was DJ Palsy told me that Reddit chat was broken.
Yeah.
So all 185 people there are probably all typing away there, and nothing's happening.
Typing furiously away, trying to get our attention, and it looks like we're ignoring them because there's nothing coming up in chat.
But if you're on Reddit and you wanna talk to us, we're actually on Twitch. Mickey, can you post the URL because I'm unable to? Because the auto moderator blocks me.
Oh.
Yeah, the auto moderator blocks me. Mickey will post the URL.
Reddit's alive. Reddit's alive.
Hey,
Oh,
hello,
hey, hidden
Demon.
demon. We all look lovely. Well, I look lovely. I know that. How you doing there? Hidden demon? Nice to actually see some life on Reddit. It is nice to see some life on Reddit. We're here in London.
Yeah.
We broadcast 4 nights a week and we talk total shit for an hour and a half, don't we, guys?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
What do I think? What do I think
I
of
think-
Jeremy Hunt? He rhymes with it, doesn't he?
Well, I think the first letter of his last name
Yeah,
is wrong for a
I
start.
think he spelt Hunt wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you heard his speech in the Commons today, but he's reversed everything except the bankers'
Yeah, of
bonuses.
course. Yeah.
Eh?
He's a true Tory.
You know,
He's a true Christian.
And he's cut down this we're supposed to have this freeze on energy prices for 2 years. He's now changed that to April. So yeah. Oh, he's on his hey, how come we didn't get the beer du jour bit?
I'm sorry. Because I took do you remember I told you I was having a problem with the hard drive? I took the hard drive out.
Yeah, I saw that. They fucked it up
Yeah,
again.
well, yeah,
didn't
there's the hard drive. There's the hard drive there.
Did you
You know what?
was that what was crashing your
I'll let you know if I think
PC?
so. The PC hasn't crashed since I pulled the hard drive out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, that's where that fault was coming
Yeah,
up, wasn't it? It was
yeah.
a drive fault.
But let me just tell you, right, when I pulled the drive out, I accidentally knocked one of the DIMMs. And I went to reboot my PC and it kept saying error paging and training, 16 gigabyte of RAM. So for most of today, it's only had 16 gigabyte of RAM. But I removed
so
both the DIMMs and I swapped them in the sockets. And I'm back now to 32 gig of RAM. I've not been watching TV much. But what I do know is that Liz Truss threw Kwarteng under a bus.
Yeah.
Completely changed her mind. Jeremy Hunt has basically said, well, fuck you, Liz, this is what's happening. Your policies are shit.
Yeah.
And the government is in a turmoil. And I think we're heading for a general election very, very quickly.
It'd be about time. It's because the Conservative Party is in complete mess now. It's like, how many times are we going to go through prime ministers? You know, like wheel one in, they open their mouth, wheel them out, wheel another one in, and it's just, and the cabinet being shuffled around all the time, and it just feels like, I don't like the Conservative policies generally, but for fuck's sake, stick to your guns, do it. It's painful, but just so that we know where the hell we are.
Stability.
We've had 4 chancellors in 4 months. You can't run a fucking country like that.
What I mean. It's just.
I mean, Rishi Sunak, for all his faults, I think he had his hand on the pulse.
He had his hand in his pocket.
Just so happened. Well, he just so happens he got fucking in bed with Boris, didn't he? You know, metaphorically speaking. Of course, I don't mean.
It just feels so confusing because I have no idea what current policies are apart from Jeremy Hunt.
Tracy, they don't know what current policies are, so how the fuck are we supposed to?
That's what I'm saying. If they don't know and we don't know, and I have no idea apart from whatever's been overturned, U-turned today, and you know that's what
Well, the only thing he didn't is his bankers' bonuses are still the same. I think where Quasimodo went wrong was he.
Quasimodo?
Yeah,
Tracy.
Yeah, you know who it
Clip
was.
that, Tracy. Clip that. Clip that.
You know who I mean? The ex-fucking Chancellor, Quasimodo. When he made his mini budget announcement the other week, directly afterwards, he went off to a shindig with all these bloody hedge funds and God knows what.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what-
That was a Boris move, wasn't it?
Wasn't it
That was a
just?
Boris move.
But,
Chub King says, "Do you think Rishi didn't get in because he was brown?" And my answer is yes.
No.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, yeah. I actually thought all along that he would have been a better prime minister. I mean, I'm not a member. I did vote Conservative for all of its sins. Sorry.
I think he didn't get in because of his wife.
Right.
I
Well,
like
we let
it.
you in here, Mickey. We
Sorry?
let you in here.
Well, I know
Despite your
that.
wife.
Yeah, no, but I think it's because of his wife. Sending all her money back to India because I mean I don't know if you know, but her parents are billionaires and avoiding taxes. I think that's why he didn't get it.
Also though, you know, generally I agree with what's being said, and also because he was brown. But also, I get the feeling that the Conservative Party thought that Liz Truss was going to be like another puppet that they could manipulate. And yeah, to a point they can, but she's just fucking it all up. Instead of being manipulated, she's just steaming
Don't mince
ahead.
words there, Tracy. Don't mince words there. Just come out and say what you mean. Just come out and say what you mean.
Did you actually see her speech at the Conservative conference?
No.
I've not seen any of those.
I mean, I only
I've
caught
not
some
seen
of
any
it,
those.
and she hadn't got a fucking
This-
clue.
This is what I mean. That I think the Conservative Party were hoping to be able to manipulate her, but she just doesn't have a clue, so she can't be manipulated because she's too fucking thick.
Yeah, I mean, the same with PMQs last Wednesday. She kept saying the same to every question. She gave the same bloody answer, no matter who was asking the questions.
I've not
Same
seen
answer.
any of her speeches since she did that
Oh,
"We're opening
dear.
up pork markets" one, which will forever be quoted on "Have I Got News for You" and things like that. They will always be wheeling that out. We're opening new markets in pork. It's just like that's about the level of her intelligence, though. It's just,
Well, if that's all you got to beef about,
I think, Tracy, I think we should replace Mickey with Alex permanently, don't you?
no,
you'd lose all your viewers.
Oh, it's the wrong side.
You'd lose all your viewers, wouldn't you?
You got to remember it's reversed, Tracy.
Yeah, no, I know. I normally get it right, but for some reason I wanted to turn that way to run away from Mickey.
Oh,
Right, just a mention of a couple of other things, right? I had my flu jab.
I want to know what else you fucked
No, I
up
had
today,
my flu jab 2 days ago, Mickey.
and you're still healthy.
I mean, you're
And
the
I'm
only
still-
person I know that could possibly. I can't believe how unlucky you are to have caught a cold.
I've still got it. It's
That's
still
what
on my
it is. You
chest.
caught a cold while the you caught a cold, Mickey. You caught a cold.
Yeah, in my flu fucking.
In the
having my
flu jab queue. That's what it was. So I've had the flu jab.
Oh, well, Wednesday I've got to go for me.
COVID jab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID one. That's it.
Yeah, Sean has as well. She got called for hers. So we both had our flu jabs, and
10 to
all
12
I've got
Wednesday.
is because I had to have mine in my right arm because I've got my chemo thingy in my left arm. I just got a little bit of a sore arm, just like somebody punched me on the arm, and that was it. So
I didn't even get that. I just came out there. I had a stinking headache when I came out. By the time I'd driven home, I had to take some bloody
well, you already
headache
called it
pills.
before. I mean, isn't the
Yeah, but I hadn't fucking been anywhere.
you must have called it on the internet then. Isn't the
Yeah, I got an internet virus.
isn't the incubation period for a cold 4 days? It's 3 to 4 days. So what were
I
you
don't
doing?
know.
3
I've
to
never incubated a cold before, so I wouldn't know.
3 to 4 days. Is the incubation.
I haven't got a petri dish here to fucking sort it out,
Yeah,
have I?
what did you do? What did you do 3 to 4 days? Were you out on the street corner cross dressing on Wednesday?
When did I have that? That was on the
Yeah,
Saturday. I was out on the Thursday. I did go out on the Thursday with the wife.
Where did you go?
Yeah. So, well, in the town, do a
Well,
bit
you went in
shopping.
Lowestoft. You went in Lowestoft yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck me! It's no wonder you never caught dengue fever.
Well, yeah,
Coming
that's
away
it.
with a cold, you were
Yeah.
lucky.
I have had all my shots, you know, for yellow fever and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Did they work?
yeah. So I should have been all right.
When did you have them?
When did I have what?
When did you have your yellow fever shots?
About 10 years ago well, no, it must have been when I moved to Lowestoft 40 years ago. Because you know what this place is like.
You had yellow fever shots to move to Lowestoft.
Well, yes.
Good evening, best pal. Yeah, I think you may have to.
You remember Chief J Strongbow? No, I don't really.
Look at what Papa.
Actually, Papa, yeah, you're
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jeremy's brother, York Hunt, is a much better guy.
Oh, Tracy, you fell for it.
Yes.
Tracy, you
come
fell
on.
for it. She's looking at it.
Read it
Say
slowly.
it slowly. Say it slowly.
What's it got to do? Yeah, no, I got it. I've got it now, as I said it.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, dear.
No. Do you know what confused me was because hey, you guys remember Chief J Strongbow, and then it said Jeremy's brother, and I didn't know what Jeremy was. And as I said it, I realised there was a typo. I would have got it had he spelt Jeremy correctly.
Jeremy.
You know his cousin, Mike Hunt.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know him.
He invented that. He invented that electronic game that they played down pubs. You know, that machine, Fact Hunt.
I tell you what, the other thing is, as I was reading it out, I was pronouncing the consonants. If I'd said it in a London accent, that would have worked better. Because if I dropped the H, that would have worked.
What accent did you say it in?
No, I said York Hunt.
She thinks she's fucking Scottish. She's been up there for a week.
I know. I think I'm a newsreader.
Fucking
Mickey,
hell.
lovely dressing gown again. Oh,
Hey.
It's my hoodie. It's a bit chilly here. I refuse to turn the heating on, and it's 11 degrees. I refuse to put the heating on.
People on Reddit keep leaving out words and letters.
Yes, I know. They like to have very rude words said, and I have no idea who Eric Shun is.
Do you not?
But there's a word missing after you. It makes absolutely no sense as it.
No, it's if you say it all together. I know what they're trying to say. You know, the like. You know.
Okai the new best pal. Okai the new.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw.
I suppose he's got a stiff chance of becoming the next chancellor, hasn't he?
They've certainly got all the organs for getting a right fucking, haven't they?
Yeah.
Come on, Tracy, spit it out. Don't honestly.
She's been away a week. You think you lost a freaking tongue?
It's not normally they ask you to spit it out. It's normally the opposite. But in this case, spit it out.
It's just Steve talking. I sent the videos, and the one Mickey was right with the one that went really quickly. I was in the car and I noticed this. It said Woodies, and so I'm quickly getting my phone going. I've got to film this. It says Woodies. I managed to get a screen grab. I'll send it to you.
So blurred that we couldn't
I've
see
done
what
a
it was.
screen grab from the video and lightened it and that, but it was just so quick that I was like, oh, I've got to do it. So it's the gingers, they programmed her. Yeah. Do you know what? There wasn't a lot of gingers in Scotland at all. There were more gingers on the border of Scotland and England, where we stopped off at Gretna Green to use the services.
To get married?
No. Can you imagine getting married at the services at Gretna? That would be hilarious. And there were 3 gingers there, although one of them was bald. He just had a ginger beard. So, but I didn't see any other gingers up there. So,
Did you have peek up his kilt, see if he was
wasn't
collar and
he
cuffs?
wasn't wearing a kilt.
Collars and cuffs. You know what I mean by collars and cuffs, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if the carpet matches the drapes and all that.
Exactly.
No, the only kilt that we saw was one of the restaurants that we went to, and basically they wear kilts there, but it's more like a sort of vague dress code than the entire foreign and things like that. So, what just popped in? Oh, right,
Carry on. I'm just posting on Reddit.
Best pal wants to know how everyone's
the other
day's
thing
been.
as well is that I watching the playbacks of these of the show, people complaining that there wasn't long, the videos weren't very long, and there wasn't any facts or stuff, info about it. Now, had people remembered that I was actually live streaming on Twitch for most of the days, they could have seen it. I couldn't stop doing the live streaming to do a little video to then go back to the live streaming.
I didn't even know you'd done any on
Yeah,
Twitch.
I did.
Oh, fuck me, I missed fucking hours of bloody...
Driving down the
Tracy's
A1.
trip.
I know.
Did you get many viewers?
We'll have to go and have a look.
Yeah, I did. I also had lots of breaks where obviously the more into scenery and countryside, the more we lost signal. So it was intermittent quite a bit. But when I was static, like having a good signal, I was up to 4 viewers at one point. So
4. Oh, I think we're up to about 6 at the moment, aren't we? Lucky us.
yeah, we are. Yeah, I think it was just the fact that it was a lot of people like watching driving things. It was a lot because we had it pointing at forwards.
Mm.
And I just think a lot of people like the driving things, and also
Did your new phone holder work all right then?
it was brilliant. It was a bit vibratory first.
That's because you was in an old fucking van, not because
No,
of
it was
the
a new
man.
van. It was a new, like, literally the van's a couple of years old. It's all like low emissions and things like that. But it was the holder. But it was just a case of getting it at the right angle so that you couldn't see the holder.
Angle of the dangle.
Exactly, the angle of the dangle. And then tightening everything up and not having the extendable telescopic thing too far out, and it actually worked really well. I tell you.
Well, the further you get it out, the more vibration you'll get.
Precisely.
I found that with my rods, I
tell you
further
what,
out, the more weight sprays in the wind.
I tell you what, there's more shake from me holding the phone than from that thing. I was watching some of the videos today, and I was just like, oh my god, it's like I've got Parkinson's. It's just like the video. I'm going to have to get some a stabilizer, because it's
Don't hold your phone in your cleavage, Trace. That'll stop it.
I need to get a camera stabilizer for doing more stuff, because it really does. I'm just like, there's Blackpool.
I think it's called a gimbal, isn't it?
I don't.
A gimbal camera mount.
Yeah,
I think
I've
they're
got
called.
a gimbal.
Yeah, and
I've got one for my cell phone and one for my camera.
I think that's definitely what I need. So I know now for next time. My day has been. I'm so tired.
I need a piss. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I'm still tired from travelling. Even though I wasn't doing any driving, but it's the sitting next to the driver that is tiring. And Best Pal says I pissed my wife off. I bought a car. Forgot to tell her that I bought a car. Oh.
I normally do that.
What, normally forget to?
Well, I went out in a Seat Toledo and came back in a Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Yeah, what did she say?
Where'd you get that? The garage? How much did that cost? Yeah, how much was that? Not as much as you'd think.
Chub King on Reddit says, should cocaine be legalized? No,
No.
no,
Nah.
not cocaine, definitely not.
No.
Because I mean, you can get legal cocaine in medication, obviously, like prescription and things like that. It's not called cocaine, obviously. It's called whatever it is that. Like you can get so addicted to it, and
It's already legalised, isn't it? It's one of the anaesthetics dentists can use, isn't it?
lidocaine.
Lignocaine, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's and it, also lidocaine is in pile cream. There you go, random fact for you.
Oh, right, okay. So you can sniff it and then stick it up your arse.
Or the other way around, if you.
Oh, actually, you can stick it up your arse and then sniff somebody's arse.
There you go.
There you go. Right, okay, there you go.
Have you smelled how nice hemorrhoid cream smells? It's got a really nice, sweet smell to it. I mean,
my wife pulled up on a drive and there's a Nissan Micra. How the fuck did she see it if it's a Nissan Micra?
It's on cocaine.
It's like putting a dicky toy on your fucking drive, isn't it?
So cocaine is already legalised, but I think he means legalised for recreational use. No, is the answer. No.
It's one of the harder drugs that. I mean, what's codeine made of? Don't say codeine. But
codeine phosphate becomes morphine in the body.
Right now, I've seen what a codeine addiction can do.
Oh, it makes you constipated.
But the actual being addicted to it, and you can buy that over the counter. You buy it from Tesco, buy it in the supermarket.
Well, I've seen what it does. Look at Mickey; he's only 17.
I know. Yep. Oh, he's underage. He shouldn't be on this on this stream.
No, it shouldn't be here.
Over here, everyone chewing on them laughing gas cans. Yes, there's a group of scumbags that collect. It's not quite the bottom of my block, but I can see it out the window, and they're so noisy. When they have one of these little balloon parties.
Ballooning, it's called. I believe it's called ballooning.
Yeah. When they have one of those, they're just so loud, and also the noise from the gas canisters.
They want to be very careful because they can kill you.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Mickey, you really shouldn't give that warning out.
No.
Well, no,
Darwinism. Let Darwinism work on that case. If they, you should let Darwinism work. Yeah. I need to jab myself. Look, I'm mainlining. Look, talking about legalising stuff, I'm mainlining.
Do you know those gas canisters? They come in different flavours now because they are used for puffing up cream and things like that in catering. But they're advertising them on Facebook. These gas canisters are being advertised on Facebook.
We can't talk about Facebook. No.
Oh dear, yes or no? Still nothing.
Nothing from Facebook. No, I'm still banned. I'm still persona non grata.
Oh, for God's sake!
I must admit, my feed has been very quiet.
Well, I started up a message board, Mickey, which you really haven't. Tracy's been more active than you have.
Well, I'll tell you. I wasn't gonna mention it on air, but I'll tell you why I'm not using it. And that is because it's being rebroadcast to Discord. And there are things that I might want to say on your board that I don't want broadcast in Discord.
That's fine, because none of the private areas are broadcast to Discord.
Well, every time I type, it comes out on Discord.
Type in one of the private areas. What do you want to say that don't want to go on Discord?
Well, nothing at the moment, but I mean, there might be something I want to discuss that I don't want broadcast around the world.
There are private areas. The members area is a private area. Nothing from inside the members area is broadcast on Twitter or Discord.
Members lounge. It's the fourth one down.
It's with the group hug.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nothing in there is broadcast to the world. It's a private area. If you log out of the board, right, you can't even see it. so guests can't even see it. So log out of the board.
What's that? The members lounge?
Yes, the members area. Yeah.
Oh, right.
If you log out of the board, you can't
Okay.
even see it.
Ah.
So nothing in that area is
Well, that's
broadcast.
No, well, that's the reason I haven't
No,
been
right.
posting things.
No,
because
I
when I
do
did
keep it
post, I'd
private.
come
So
in-
if you want to go into the members area, start threads in there, and that's completely quiet, Mickey.
Yeah.
It's the only people who see it are other members,
It's members.
and
Oh,
even
that's
then,
fine.
I can control how few people see that.
You know what?
What?
You know what? This fucking cross-dressing thing is getting a bit fucking boring now.
What?
Don't Tracy for that. She started it.
Did I?
It's getting a bit boring now. Eh? Right, let's carry on.
We should all raid the Facebook headquarters, yeah. I'm actually thinking of going up there with my wheelchair, sitting outside there with my wheelchair and all my illnesses and a little placard outside saying Facebook disowned me. But I don't know. I don't know how much how much that would actually work. I'm not sure. I've still got some tricks up my sleeve, so all is not lost yet. That's all I'm going to say. All is not lost yet with Facebook. We're down to 33 watches.
It might be a bit aggressive, but I'm just getting a bit pissed off with it, Best Pal, that's all.
I
Thank
think it's a joke's a joke, but then it goes on.
Too
like,
much,
if
yeah.
Too long now.
if it was
Too long.
if it was every now and then, it's hilarious. But then just like
It's every stream, and I'm just getting.
It's absolutely diabolical, isn't it, Mickey?
Fucking is diabolical. I haven't used that for a while.
You used it a lot Sunday night.
Oh, I did, yeah. Well, I was on a
You
bit
were
of
on
a
a bit of a
rant.
rant
Yeah.
Sunday night. You're on a bit of a rant Sunday night.
Yeah.
So yeah, the members area, is it called members area or a members lounge? Members lounge. That is completely private. Only other members
Oh,
can see
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. Well, no, it's just that I kept seeing these things pop up on Discord. My Discord kept pinging, and things from your other side kept coming up.
It
Hang
actually
on.
says it.
There might
Members
be.
lounge, a private area for members only. This area can only be seen by registered members.
I'll give you your 25p and raise your 25p, Best Pal. All right, just to shut you up. Thank you.
And I've done a bit of your model today, Mickey. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Oh, but if you'd been
I
on my
didn't.
board and gone in the scale modelling section, you would have seen it. I painted the little man.
Oh, well, mine still sits here. I haven't even started it.
I was going to
yet.
ask you about that.
I haven't even started it yet. No, things have overtaken me a bit at the minute, and I'm doing other things.
Steve, I just dropped the Woody's picture into the picture section on your board, so you can look at it and show people.
What?
But yes, I shall start it, and probably won't. Well, probably be taken. No, hang on, it won't be bloody Friday because I've got my granddaughter.
Oh yeah. That looks like I can see.
My
I can
wife's
see what
off
you see,
tomorrow.
Tracy, yeah.
It was just like as I was coming up to it, I said, "Oh, it says Woody's! It says Woody's!" So yeah, I managed to get a boatie as well, which was hilarious. I
Okay.
jumped out of the car. I didn't see a Mickey or a Mad Midget or anything like this, but I did get a picture because my daughter's name is Patricia, and in Blackpool it says Pat's 10p bingo. So I got a picture of that, and she thought it was hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that you're driving along there, Tracy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's because we're not getting well, Mickey's allowed to smoke indoors, Mad Mark. That's why. Mickey's allowed to smoke indoors, aren't you, Mickey?
Only in this room.
Right.
Yeah, I'll grab any more pictures like that as I go through.
That's because I'm being a bad boy.
But yeah,
If we get sponsorship for Champix or something or Nicorette, then it'll be back to smoking off screen again.
You can't You can't get Champix at the minute.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's because it's made by Pfizer.
No,
yeah,
because it's made by Pfizer, and they're doing all these,
Yeah, do you know?
all the,
That's where I remember they're doing the jabs. You guys were
Yeah.
talking about it in the week, weren't you?
but the people, I did read somewhere today, and this might interest you, Steve, or but may not, that the two people who came up with the COVID jab have said that within 10 years, they'll have come up with an inoculation for cancer. Now, they don't, there's so many different
Well,
cancers.
that was going to be my
Cancers it's going to be for.
That was going to be exactly my next observation. There's so many different cancers. I mean, it's like lymphoma, which I've got, as you know. Some are curable and some are incurable. And it's the same cancer. I just happen to be the unlucky one that's got an incurable one. Shopkin, yes, you just missed it. I just mainlined my Clexane just a minute ago.
I don't take meds, so
I've got some tablets to take in a little while. But so if you mean how come Mickey smokes on the stream, Mark? Well, I didn't want Mickey smoking on the stream because I had visions of multinational corporations rushing to sponsor us. That didn't come.
Once we get sponsors, that'll stop.
Yeah, so there we go. And if you're wondering what forum we're all talking about, look, it's down here, stevewoodmore.com. It's because I've been banned from Facebook. I've started up a message board where we can all post our shit. And I've been playing about with that for the last couple of days. Christ, have I been doing some work on it. On the top post.
Oh, I can see the Woodies. I can see the Woodies now. You screenshotted it because them lights were
it was
obscuring it as you drove.
The movement and it was raining and it was just so quick that, and also literally just as I started filming, the car went down in the dip because I had it all like in the picture, and as I started filming, the car went down in a dip, so it was like a foot lower than it should have been. I was trying to get a really good picture. Anyway, the picture, the screen grab that I did, it looks nice with all the lights and things. So I have no idea what kind of bar it is, whether it's a gay one or a transvestite one or anything. Sorry to go back to the cross-dressing, but there was quite a lot of gay and transvestite type places around. So,
did you enjoy your trip to Scotland, Tracy?
Oh, I did. Yeah. It was just so good. I want to go back. I've got to go back because I didn't realise that the live stream wasn't working when we were doing the most beautiful bit. That was the thing. We used 2 phones worth of data to do the live streaming, but the best bits didn't record. So I don't know what happened, whether they were going out on Twitch or not. But when I got back and I looked on the thing, because I didn't have them published, I kept them unpublished. But when I looked on the thing to download them Saturday night, I was like, there's so much missing. So we've got to go back. We've got to go back and do the beautiful bits and record those.
I want to see you record yourself when you walk up Ben Nevis.
Oh, I'm not walking up Ben Nevis, but there's a gondola thing that gets you halfway to a restaurant. So I'll do that. I'm not walking up Ben Nevis.
Why not?
No.
You can take the cable car halfway up and then walk the rest.
I'll take the cable car halfway up and walk down.
It'd be fucking entertaining.
It would. I need to think of more fun stuff to do. Sorry, Best Pal says, Tracy, does the water taste different in Scotland? I heard it tastes different. I wouldn't know because I didn't drink the water. I drink bottled water. And also we were staying on a holiday park, so I don't think it was coming straight out of the lot. Mind you, oh my God, the bath that I ran on Friday morning, because we had a bath in the lodge. That's one of the reasons why I picked that lodge, because I do like a bath. It's we've spoken about this before, Mickey. When you have a bath to get your joints moving. So I had a bath on Friday morning, and the water that I ran was yellow. It looked like somebody had pissed in it. I don't know where they were dredging that from.
Oh dear.
terrible. I should have taken a photo. Honestly, it was just. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it didn't smell or anything because the when I run a bath here, sometimes it smells so much of chlorine, and I get in that. So.
Yeah, we've got really hard water around here. I think a kettle lasts about 3 months.
Yeah.
SNP colour says BSE. No, no, it don't.
Well, that's all right, best pal. Urine is sterile, so. Yeah, no, it certainly wasn't him. It certainly wasn't him. He ran a bath straight
We
afterwards.
didn't know if you were having water sports in the bath or
Sorry?
something. We didn't know if you had water sports in the bath
No.
or something.
No.
Well, just
No. But
Just an observation.
there was there's actually 2 bathrooms in the lodge we stayed in. One had a bath and a sink and a loo, and the other one had a large shower. I mean, big enough to get the pair of us in. Not that we tried.
oh,
Well, I need to look innocent.
that's great under the
I
shower.
need to look innocent.
You don't get
Yeah,
sweaty.
exactly. Yeah, so it's a nice big shower and a bath, not a bath, a sink and a toilet. So we basically had our own bathrooms. So
When we stayed in the caravan last year, there was a toilet, and then there was a toilet and a shower. I was only allowed to use the toilet on its own,
now see, I'm the other way round.
and I had to reverse in it to get into it.
Oh, that's a bit small.
That was that small. That was like having a shit in a fucking cupboard. But she was adamant that I wasn't going to use that toilet in there because she had to have a shower in there.
I'm the other way round. I like was the toilet by itself off of the bedroom? Yeah.
Yes.
See, now I'm the other way round.
Now that would stink the bedroom out,
Yeah,
wouldn't you think?
yeah, but I'm the other way round. I use the bedroom one because it's more private and you can get up, like if someone's at the other end of the caravan and see.
You can get out of bed, walk straight into your little closet, or back into it, should I say? You can't walk into it. Sit down. Yeah.
When I went on holiday, I was amazed they had toilets that cleaned your ass for you. Oh, did you go and stay at Steve's place?
There's a few of them. Turkey, there's a lot of them in Turkey, you know. You're a bit like Steve's, but it doesn't come out with warm water. It comes out with cold water. It shoots cold water up your ass. Yeah, it's not very nice.
Refreshing. Wakes you up in the morning.
Yeah. But when you use a loo roll over there, you have to stick it in the bin next to the toilet. No, yeah, exactly. Because the toilet, apparently their water system won't take the toilet paper. So every day they'll come round. When they come and clean the room, they got to empty a fucking basket full of shit.
Oh, look, Paul Palsy Peas on Reddit, yeah. The chat is still broken, I think. We've got a few people chatting tonight, Paulsy, but not many. I mean, what we got? We've got 24 watchers on Reddit. We did have 283 a minute ago, and only one was chatting. So, but I'm used to it now with Reddit. Not talking. I just think that Reddit is amazing. Just sitting there watching their mobile phones and doing nothing. I think it's wonderful.
I told you we could just leave the countdown timer up there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not dipping me meat.
Nicky's right. If we left the countdown timer up there, they'd be fascinated with that.
We'd probably have 40,000 watching the countdown timer.
What I was going to say about holidays and stuff, toilets specifically. Me and my sister have had this conversation before because we've watched Four in a Bed, you know, the program that's on Channel 4 and stuff, and they talk about the toilet brush and they look at how dirty the toilet brush is and stuff like this. Now, a lot of places that I've stayed at in the last couple of years have just not had a toilet brush at all.
No, exactly.
And that pisses me off because, one, what happens if you get a blockage? I mean, I know you can call the person, you know, the management and that, but also the main thing is that if you're in a hotel room or in a caravan and that, and you're supposed to be having a nice time away with the other half, and you're leaving skid marks in the pan and you've got nothing to clean it up with, and that's just like, I mean, people must.
That's one thing I don't like.
People the toilet brushes for them to be not leaving them in the rooms or the caravans and that, but no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one thing that just baffles me is why no toilet brush? Why? I feel like getting my own from Poundland. And...
You can use BSE's fucking toothbrush
Oh no!
and then stick it back in the
No,
glass.
I don't hate him. No. I'll go round to one of my exes. Toilet brush or toothbrush?
I do. I detest where I used to work. The toilets there, they never had toilet brushes in, and I would never ever use them. I'd only use the urinal. I would never.
So
ever.
you shit in the
I'd
urinal?
be busting my gut. Huh? Yeah, why not? But no, they were so disgusting that. Ugh. I mean, how the fuck can you shit on the seat and get it halfway up a wall?
French can.
It's a sport, isn't it? You were saying last week.
Oh, they go into a French service area, not one with a petrol station attached, an air.
Oh, somewhat.
Yeah,
In the
ones
floor.
with- they can shit they can get it everywhere. I'll tell you, they can get it everywhere. The French can. But you two, don't ever come round my house when I'm on chemotherapy. No.
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 Why?
Not
You
allowed
get
in
it up the
anyway.
wall as well.
No, I don't get it up on the wall, but I do leave the toilet in a state, and I have to. I've got my bum washing toilets upstairs. But sometimes I can't make it upstairs, and I have to use the downstairs one. And I've got one of those hand sprays. What do they call them? Muslim showers. What's the other word for them?
What? Muslim showers?
Yeah, shafties, shakis. Type in Muslim shower, Tracy. It's a hand spray that you.
Okay, right. I know what you mean.
Mickey's been to Morocco. You know what I'm talking about, Mickey, don't you?
I've not been to Morocco. When the fuck
No,
did I
that's
go to
right.
Morocco?
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
I've been to
They've got them
Tunisia.
things in Tunisia, haven't they? It's connected to the water pipe next to the toilet, and you.
Oh, just the old pipe with the water square.
Yeah. Except I've got mine connected to the warm tap.
Best
Yeah.
pal, I'm glad you clarified that because that is random, but also a friend of mine used to work for Woolworths, and somebody walked into Woolworths when he was working there and just walked in and shat in the middle of the store on the floor. So anyway,
I used the bathroom in B&Q. The fucking staff weren't very happy about it, though.
it was one of the display ones.
Yes.
Yeah, so my downstairs toilet, when I've dropped a packet, is a bit of a state while I go off and get the stuff to clean it.
But yeah, but that's different. See, that's what I'm saying. You clean, you go off, you get stuff to clean it. You've got a toilet
Can you
brush
clean it?
to give it a doodah and everything. Whereas
Well, I clean the toilet with a toilet brush, but it makes the toilet brush look like a fucking toffee apple that somebody's half eaten, you know. You got this white toilet brush looking like a toffee apple. You're standing there thinking, I hope when the grandkids come in and want to lick. It looks like a fucking toffee apple by the time you finish with it, and then you got to go and clean that. And you know, you've got to take the bowl out the sink to clean it, because if you leave the washing up bowl in the sink and clean the toilet brush in there, she moans like crazy. I can't work out why. So you're in the sink there, you're scrubbing it, get a marigolds, you're scrubbing it.
Take it outside and use a fucking garden hose.
Because it's cold outside, Mickey.
Oh.
I do hot water. I'll get a good, you know. You actually have to pick the bits out of it sometimes. I'm glad I've got industrial strength marigolds.
oh dear.
And then I dip it in it. Then I leave it in a jug full of bleach.
Right.
It's like the stain, because like the kilo chemicals, right? You can get rid of all the lumpy bits, but it stains them. Oh, that's off to you right there. Go look.
Well, I've got 10.5K.
Yeah, I put my hat on.
Oh.
You can leave your hat on.
Oh my God, she's singing
Yeah,
now.
please don't. And then so I've got to go and trundle and put the toilet brush back. By the time I've done that, it's time for it to have another shit again. But then the smell permeates throughout the whole house. It's like a skunk has got some mackerel left them outside in the sun for 3 weeks, then microwaved them, then shoved it up its own arse, and then walked up somebody else's arse and died. That's what the smell of a chemo shit is, right? But no, I've never run out of toilet roll taking a shit because upstairs, right, I've got a very special toilet. But the worst thing in the world, right, the worst thing in the world is when you're having a chemo shit, which is diarrhea, really lumpy, you've sat down the toilet and you've let it all go, and you look at the toilet roll holder and you realise that you forgot to check it before you sat down, and there is no toilet roll in the toilet roll holder, and it's on the other side of the room, and you've got to do that fucking stupid duck walk to get it.
Oh, do you know the amount of times that I read your status on Facebook that said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the
There
duck
was
walk
no
doesn't
toilet roll.
work. It runs down your leg.
Oh.
It just doesn't work. And you think, yeah, well, fucking, I might as well just sit there. So I get my little hand shower and I have spray everywhere. But upstairs, I don't have that problem because I get my bum washed, don't I? And I love my upstairs toilet. My upstairs toilet is great. I love having my bum washed. My daughter tried it. My youngest daughter won't try it. She's in her 30s. She's 32. My oldest daughter, she loves it as well. She spends far too much time on that toilet.
Oh, dear. But anyway, so at least you do try giving your toilet a clean, and that you do have the implements for it. If you didn't have a toilet brush and you were just leaving it to its own devices after every time you had a chemo shit, then
We've got 2 toilet brushes in the toilet, I think.
by the sounds of it, you need it.
Yeah.
2 top apples.
Well, no, you missed it, Tracy, right? Since, obviously, I had my emergency surgery, there has been a major change. Did you not watch last night?
Yes, you saying that
Yeah. I've had another shit.
everywhere.
I've had another shit today. I've had another really proper shit. It was really good. It was a really nice shit.
Firm turds.
I almost took a photograph of it to show it off.
Fucking hell. That proud of it.
I'm that proud of it. Yeah, that's 2 days running that I've had a proper shit. Come on, you don't know how... It's such a pleasure. It is such a pleasure to have a proper shit. Set the hemorrhoids off on that. Set the hemorrhoids off, though. So I had to put some...
I bet you got piles of them.
Hey.
I bet you got piles of
Yeah,
them.
I've got piles of them. You're right, Mickey. Yeah, yeah. I had to use some hemorrhoid cream tonight. So, but
Oh dear.
say la vie, it was really nice to have a proper shit, and it was a very pleasant experience. And being ill with cancer and on chemotherapy, I'll take any pleasant experience I can as a win. All right.
Oh, I tell you,
And I might, if I do it again tomorrow, I might take a photograph and show you all.
Thank you. I'll tell you what is nice is if you get the hemorrhoid pessaries and put them in the fridge, because they do go a bit too soft if you don't put them in the fridge anyway, but put them in the fridge. And I'll tell you what, when you've got a burning backside of piles and soreness and that, and you pop one in there, oh, it's just so nice.
I use germaloids because germaloids are a very simple one. There's zinc oxide and lidocaine.
Yeah, that's yeah. Get those pessaries, and it's really lovely. It's just like hard versions of the cream, and then it's cold, and then it slowly melts and does very nice.
I'm sorry, but I'm not having anything dribbling out of my arse. Thank you very much.
No, it doesn't dribble out. It melts inside the rectum. Doesn't dribble out unless, of course, you've got
a cock in there.
A very loose sphincter, I was going to say, but a cock in there will do as well. Oh dear.
Yeah, the convo has gone down the pan. You're right. Paul. And yeah, you're right. It is dripping everywhere, best pal. Yes, I'm going to have to get some. The germaloids do a pessary.
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
They definitely do, because I've got some in the fridge right now.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
But I like germaloids. They smell quite nice as well when you finger. Do you want to smell your finger when you bring it out? You know, when you've had a good push out. That's quite nice.
I was just saying about how it smells really nice.
It does. It does. It's the lidocaine. It just smells quite nice.
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
No.
no.
But one thing that does happen is you get like a snow tipped turd on your next tongue.
Well, you won't get hemorrhoids then, will you? It'll just slide out. Zup.
Yeah. No, well, that's the other thing as well, is it helps to lubricate the passage.
Yeah.
So it helps the.
It helps lubricate your finger going up there, Mickey. It's quite enjoyable.
I wouldn't know. I never fucking stuffed anything up my arse.
Haven't you?
Clearly see.
Like the doctor has.
You think it was his finger, do you?
Fucking No, I had a fucking camera up my arse and up the fucking Jap's eye, mate. God fucking hell did they go to town on me.
Oh.
Yeah. Wasn't so much the fucking camera itself, it's the fucking crew trying to get up there with it. But yeah, cool, fucking
It
hell.
always does though.
They tell you it went to your bladder, they stick a fucking camera up a Jap's eye and then start squirting water in it. What the fuck is that all about? Huh? I don't know. How did this conversation come to
Tracy.
I have no idea.
Tracy.
Yeah,
It's all
I'm back.
Tracy's fault.
It
Tracy's
should
fault.
say the title, instead of old people talking complete rubbish, it should say old people talking complete shit, because that's literally what we do.
Anyway, I think we've wrapped up that
Yes,
conversation.
let's wrap the shit up.
Eh?
Anyway, it's not me. I'm not the one having chemo poos.
No, but you're the one that started off with your fucking toilet in your bloody caravan.
Oh, yes.
And your skid marks in your toilet with no fucking bog brush.
It is annoying. It is annoying.
It is annoying. I
think
agree
need
with
to
you.
Start a website, a national campaign of putting loo brushes in all hotel rooms.
Take yourself a pair of marigolds with you, the long ones, and a bit of bog roll, and stick your hand in there and give. Get round the U-bend.
No, you see, that's what I mean. I think I'd rather just buy some loo brushes from Poundland.
Well, exactly. You go to Brownland, you get them for £1. Just leave them there when you come away.
It's just bizarre that they're not, even in Premier Inn and things like this. It's just like what, and if people are nicking the bog brushes, which I can't imagine why, but who would nick a bog brush? Because they have little bins and stuff in there. So other things that you could steal. Bog brush.
So that's the highlight of your trip to Scotland, the lack of bog brushes.
No, that's just a general. Whenever I go away, there's never a bog brush. And if there is a bog brush, I take a photo of it and send it to my sister saying, there's bog brush, the toilet loo brush.
Have you ever thought, right?
Thank you, Just a Shortbread, for following us.
Have you ever thought, Tracy, of buying one from Poundland and packing it in your luggage?
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Buy it from Poundland. If I bought, because I'd need, like this holiday, I would have needed 3. Yeah. One for Premier Inn, one for the lodge, and then one for the other Premier Inn. Oh.
Well, why can't you wash it out and put it in a carrier bag, fucking tape it up and take it to the next
We're
place?
talking about the bog brush or the turds?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've shit in a carrier bag. Don't forget I was a lorry driver.
Yeah, I would leave it there for £1. I'd leave it there. They can have it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather just have a new one for each one, which I may well do that next time. So
apart from shitters, what else did you do? I mean, it says that your entire Scottish trip, right, revolves around shitters. Okay, so far. An hour.
And not
how long
climbing.
We've been on an hour and 4 minutes, and all we've discovered is that you went to Scotland and saw shitters.
Oh, hang on, I've got a list of. What did I write it down? I wrote down a list of stuff.
You've just put your hand through Mickey's chest.
I wrote down.
I've got her armpit underneath my nose here.
She just put her head in her. She just put her head in your ear hole.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Hang on, I've got to find it. No, go to the live stream subjects. Here we go. Right. Yeah. It wasn't as rainy as you think it was. It really, really wasn't. Most soap that I got was, like I said, the first day when I went to run a bath and the shower plunger wasn't down or up or whatever, and the shower came up. Literally, I didn't have to crack out my rain mac whatsoever. So the rest of it was it did rain, but it was usually like a shower when we were in the car or at night. And Thursday it did rain for quite a bit of the day, so that was our day that we just spent sort of in the lodge relaxing anyway, and because we had like long drive and stuff. But I've got videos and things that I'll be able to put it all together. And
upload them to the channel.
You what? Yeah, no, I will do. I'm gonna put stuff together. And what happened was, I had memory cards, and Andy had most of the stuff on his phone and copied it onto a memory card. But then there was another memory card that we'd been using, and he's buggered off with it. So that's oh, hello, Mr. Self Healer. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for that's on Reddit if you're wondering what where I'm saying that to. So yeah, that's I've got to put all those together. One thing that was from one of the
what was the shitter like in this lodge?
She had two of them.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Said that.
They told us that about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, one of the streams that you did that I was watching the last couple of days, I don't know who it was, but one of you said, why the fuck did she go away in October?
Me. We both did, didn't we, Mickey? We're both surprised that it's Scotland in October, you know.
Scotland in October is
wet.
It
grey. Dark.
It wasn't wet and grey and dark as you were thinking. It was like it was drier this year than it was last year. But Scotland in October means no midges. I didn't want to be eaten alive by
what
midges.
have Ultravox ever done to you?
Oh no, if it was mid-year, if he was on my holiday, I'd be all right. I haven't got.
I played Scrabble with Mid-year once.
Oh.
Yeah, I was left with the letters OVN. They meant nothing to me.
OVN, OVNA. Yeah, they meant nothing to you, did they?
Grown. So no, we drove north from Loch Lomond north and headed for. We're trying to get to a particular place. We missed the turn off for the ferry, and I can't remember. It's something like Kilneg Lock or something. It wasn't a lock, but it placed. So missed the turning, so we ended up at Fort William, by which time we went, well, we're at Fort William now, we might as well carry on driving. But the drive there was gorgeous because it goes through the Glencoe area, the Glencoe Mountains, and that was just stunning. And the colours of the heaths and everything, and not so much the mountains, was like a rust colour. So beautiful, so really.
Yeah, because they're turning now, aren't they? Turning their autumn colours.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. So that was we hadn't been there before.
And that's heather. It's called heather.
Oh, I didn't. It didn't. I've seen Yorkshire heather before. I haven't seen Scottish heather. So.
Well, didn't you ask him what his fucking name was?
No.
My name's Heather.
Oh.
But no, it is, yeah.
Heather. And then that was on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday we wanted to drive the entire what do you call it? Perimeter of Kintyre. You know, the bit that looks like a willy hanging down the side.
Yeah.
And we couldn't. We tried it last year and couldn't do it, and we tried it this year and still couldn't do it. So, but
what, you couldn't because there's no road?
Oh no, just
suitable.
It's a long drive.
Oh right, yeah.
We wanted to get all the way down to, it's literally Southend and the Mull of Kintyre.
Yeah.
We wanted to do that, but by about halfway down, because we had to drive a long way to get from Loch Lomond to Kintyre, and then drive more, and that was a really lovely day as well. I mean, again.
See, now if you took a sleeping bag, you kept in the back of the van overnight and carried on.
Yeah, because people do pitch up tents and stuff down.
Yeah, wild camping, because it's allowed up there.
To go.
Wild camping, it's called, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wanted to come up the.
I just need to go to the loo. I'll be back in a second. Sorry. Carry on.
I wanted to come up.
Don't forget your bolt brush.
I wanted to go down the west side and then come up the east side, because the east side you can see across to Arran, and just couldn't do it. Last time we saw a bit of Arran, but again we had to cut off halfway, it's just like so that was
so what you need to do next time, Trace, is do I ain't trying to tell you how to spend your holiday, but have a 2 centre break. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One round your Loch Lomond and then another further up.
That is what I've got the feeling that I'm going to do, because when we stopped off at one of the places on Kintyre by the sea, a Scottish family came past, and the lady stopped to talk to me because she was on crutches, so she couldn't actually quite get down to the beach bit.
Yeah.
And she was saying that because I was saying about Glencoe area is lovely. She said, "Have you been to the what do you call them? No, not the Hebrides. The something Isles."
Cities?
No.
They're
up there.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
What, the Isle of Arran and all that?
No, Arran's next to.
Out of Hebrides, in a Hebrides.
She might have said out of Hebrides. It's Harris, the Isle of Harris.
Harris, yeah.
She said, "Have you been there before?" And I said, "No." She said, "That's beautiful. That's really beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, hang on, okay." So my brain started going, right, because we couldn't get the footage of the really lovely drive through Glencoe. And we got some photos and things, but not as much as I'd wanted. And then carry on. So like you said, stop off at Loch Lomond and then carry on and go to the Hebrides or whatever. And it just so my brain was, before I've even finished that holiday, my brain was already planning the next holiday. I've got to go back there. I've got to go back. And also things like the time-wise, we got to Ben Nevis too late to be able to go on the gondola things. Next time, we'll go on the gondola things and get halfway up the mountain. And so yeah, no, I mean, I didn't feel like you were telling me what to do, because I've been asking my friend leading up to the
medication.
A friend of mine who's been to Scotland quite a few times doing photography and things, so she's kind of stayed in the wilds of Scotland. So I said to her, where would you suggest this time? And so she was giving me all these ideas. So no, it doesn't feel like you're telling me what to do. It's good to have suggestions and things. So yeah, I'm starting to feel like I wanted to get onto an island this time, but I missed the damn ferry turning. Next time. So, but yeah, it was really good fun, and I want to go back there again. And on the way back,
green milk, green, not blue, green.
Yeah. On the way back, I saw that you played the video, Steve. I went through Yorkshire. Now you guys, because you weren't listening. Oh no, I don't know if I said it actually on there. No, anyway, everybody thought that it was in Scotland. It wasn't. It was Yorkshire. This church I pointed to, that was Yorkshire.
Yeah, you didn't say so. So we thought you were still in Jockland. And I thought, well, she was born in fucking Yorkshire. What's she doing?
I wasn't born in Yorkshire. I was born in Surrey, actually. But my dad was born in Yorkshire, and I should have said on the video that my dad was also christened there. Lots of my family were christened there. So.
Yeah, we froze up. Oh, we're back again.
Yeah, we are back again. I don't know what it's gone quiet. Tracy, hello.
What?
You've gone quiet.
That's all right. We froze up for a minute.
I know the whole of Twitch froze there.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. We're back though.
Yeah.
I've got to go for a pee and make a cup of tea, folks.
So the This is where the church is. I'm typing it in there. Give that a stab at pronunciation.
Go on.
Oh God, I've typed it in the chat.
Mithilroyd?
No, that's what lots of people think. It's Mytholmroyd, and that's where my dad
Mithilroyd,
was from.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, being Yorkshire, you're Mithilroyd.
But a lot of people say Mytholmroyd and Mytholmroyd and things like that, and it's Mytholmroyd. And
Does he often get confused with hemorrhoid?
no, I don't think.
People come along and put suppositories in it.
But I tell you what, that is one place that I've never seen in the dry. It's usually always raining, and you look at my video, it's not raining. So for the first time, like ever, it wasn't raining. And what I was saying was that river was the River Calder, and that I used to play in that river when I was a kid, and but it's been on the news quite a few times recently because it floods. It's just flooding more and more these days, and it floods the entire Burnley Road section there, like literally, nearly up to the doorway, to the top of the doorways. It's bizarre. So. Yeah, so that's what I did. That was on the way to. We stayed at Huddersfield Premier Inn. So that was on the way to that. What else did I have written here? Oh yes, you were saying about you didn't like you've lost Facebook or like years and years of memories, and it made me think I would hate to lose Facebook because that's where my parents still live.
When I say I've lost Facebook memories, Tracy, that's not strictly true because. Facebook locked me out, but they allowed me to download my Facebook data, which I have done, 48 gigabytes of it, which is every picture I've ever posted on Facebook and every status I've ever posted on Facebook.
Oh, that's good.
So I've got those. What I can do with them, I don't know.
No,
but I've got a forum that I can flood with them.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. You've got them. This is what would that's what would freak me out if I got banned. Because my parents are still there, so memories come up, and my parents have commented. I haven't got my parents around anymore, but they still live on Facebook. So, Alex Friday showed a little bit of his tribal tats. We need to see more of those because that was like, oh, what? I've got a nice tribal tat. So, yeah. So that was what I.
You just want to get him to get his kit off, don't you? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Now that I know he's got tribal tats, I was like proper, it was like Moana.
I've got cartoon tats. I've got cartoon.
I know you've got. I've seen lots.
You haven't seen all of them, though. There's one you haven't seen. No.
Yeah, no, that's true. I remember you saying that you've got one that's.
One that nobody's seen. The only way you'll ever see that is if you're in bed with me.
You did say that it was in a personal place, so.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be in bed. It could be up against the wall or,
Behind the bike shed.
Yeah, on the bike shed. Yeah, on top of the bike shed, in the bike shed. Yeah. Are you back?
Ta-da! Oh, yum.
What you got, Mickey? A wagon wheel. Oh. Ah. Well, in a minute, because I've got to, because one of the things about my my chemotherapy is I'm on high dose steroids. I'm on 100 milligrams of steroids for 4 days after the chemo, which gives me an appetite like a horse, and I'm starving fucking hungry. So in a minute, while we're on stream, I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to put one of my part baked baguettes on. That's going to cook for 10 minutes, and it's going to be lovely, fresh and hot. And then I've got some ham and cheese in the fridge.
Oh.
And I'm going to stick it in. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to eat with you lot. I'm going to eat my baguette.
Lovely.
While we're streaming.
Mukbang again, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah. What's that Mytholmroyd?
Hey! You got it right the first time.
What, Mytholmroyd?
Mytholmroyd. Yeah, that's now the church that I sent the video of.
Well, I'm waiting. Look what I've got.
Oh, dairy milk.
Yep,
Fruit and nut. You bastard.
I know. You've got a wagon wheel, I've got the fruit and nut. Everyone's a fruit and nut case.
I love
Not as big as they used to be.
No,
These wagon
fruit and
wheels.
nut is. Ah, nice. Ah, carry on.
Yeah, no, you know the video that I sent with me pointing at the church?
The church. That's
Yeah,
where that is
that's,
it?
That's where my dad's from in Yorkshire, and I should have said on the video as well, but I could only remember about me. But my dad, my aunts, loads of my family have been christened there and everything, because that's where that area was where my dad was from, and I pointed at one of the shops on the road shops
Yeah.
where my nan worked and ran. She ran the hardware shop there, so.
That church got a lot of compliments on the stream.
Yeah, I saw Miss Mouse said that it was lovely, and yeah, do you know what though? I find it really quite scary, and I know why, because my nan lived opposite, and if you went into any of her bedrooms, which was like upstairs, that church clock face was staring in, and it used to freak me out as a kid. You know, imagine being a little kid and just having this weird clock face, and also
No.
It used to be all right then. It used to be black with soot from, because it was mill towns. They were all mill towns around there, so everything was very much covered in black soot, and
This is
so
nice,
it was
Nicky.
black. oh, mind you, I shouldn't complain. I did eat a whole pack of fudge, Scottish fudge earlier, so.
Fudge. Not from Fudge
Nah,
Packer, was it?
well, no, they don't call it fudge. It's tablet. Oh.
Oh yeah, from Scottish tablet.
You know what? I went into
That's fucking gorgeous.
I
That
went into
is.
Morrison's before we got to Loch Lomond. I went into Morrison's and I couldn't see any tablet anywhere. So I said, "Do you have any tablet?" Sometimes I have it near the tills and things. I said to this young guy, I said, "Do you have any tablet? Any of that fudge, the tablet?" And he said, "Oh, you're not from Scotland, are you?" In a Scottish accent. And I said, "No, oh no, from England."
What gives that away?
Yeah, exactly. And he said, tablet. He said Scottish people don't really eat tablet. It's more for the tourists.
Who knows?
No, they didn't sell tablet. Unfortunately, I had to go somewhere else for that. So.
How did it work out you weren't from Scotland? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? Talk about stating the obvious. It's just.
Did you have Andrew with you?
Yeah.
Well, the ginger would have made him think you were from Scotland.
No. I think my accent might have been a bit of a giveaway.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. You're not
What do you reckon, Mickey?
from Scotland, are you? What gave you that? I felt like I actually should have said, but you know, afterwards, I actually should have turned to him and said, "What gave you that idea?"
Hmm.
So,
Well, she sounds very Scottish, doesn't
Oh,
she?
yeah.
Okay, the moo.
You look.
Oh, well, the new.
If you'd have been with Andrew, I'd have taken you for Scottish.
Dear. I don't even know if he's still watching. He's not commented at all anywhere. So.
How's he getting along with our stinger?
Oh, I don't know if he's doing any of it. He's been suffering terribly with anxiety.
Is it because he's ginger?
Well, yeah, it must be the internal ginge. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, God. Saying that, I can't remember if it's Friday or Monday. I've got to take my my son to the doctors. Something to do with his autism assessment. So I'll keep you updated on what comes out of that. I can't remember if it's Friday or Monday. I've got to go. My daughter did pop in and tell me, but you know when women are talking, Steve, you only half listen.
Yeah. How old is your son, Mickey?
He was born in '87, so what's that make him? 35.
Has he got his own family?
He'll be 35. Huh?
Has he got his own family?
Yes. Only for the past. How old? I'd be 3 years this Christmas. Prior to that, he was at home till he was 32. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, carry on.
But no, I was just saying hopefully we'll get some answers. I can't remember if it's Friday or Monday he's got to go, but we'll get some answers.
Are you using a rolling machine? You have
Yes. Well, no, because I can roll cigarettes without a filter in by hand. When you put a filter in, I have to use a machine.
I could do both with by hand.
Fuck it. Yeah, well, my missus can, but I'm just a fucking... Don't forget, up until about a year, 18 months ago, I used to smoke Taylors all the time. It's only because I've been a poor old pensioner now.
Did you investigate those benefits?
Not as yet, no.
You should.
Like I said, I've had past couple of days have been a bit. So yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Carry on about your son. Sorry, we got sidetracked.
No, I was just saying that I've got to. Hopefully, we'll get some answers.
Okay.
Either Friday or Monday, we might get some, or at least get some progression. I mean, it's took fucking I don't know how many bloody years to get to this stage. You know, it's I don't know. But hopefully we'll get some answers, or we'll get. I think because he's got to go to his GP this time, and I think he'll probably get a referral to, because he's already under the mental health team, which I can't understand why he has to go to the bloody. Why he has to go to the GP. So yeah, hopefully he'll get referred to the proper department, whoever decides these things, and we can get a move on with it. Yeah. So that's it, really. It's half a story because we don't know the outcome yet.
It's a good progression, though. It
is a progression from. I mean,
hopefully you'll be able to get few answers, or at least take the next step towards it. Yeah. Because that's the thing of, you know, if you don't know what is wrong, if there is anything,
it'll answer a few questions about his behaviour when he was younger.
Exactly.
I can see how that would do it.
Because we could never get a you know, you take the I mean, he's only in his 30s, but even then, when he was young, they were saying, "Oh, he's just a misbehaved kid." Well, he wasn't. You know, he wasn't. It was just different. Yeah. And they are autistic people are just different. They're not naughty kids. They just see things differently.
Yeah. My granddaughter Ruby's autistic, so I know exactly what you mean. She's lovely. She can't communicate as we understand it, but she can communicate as how she understands it.
Yeah,
which is great.
But with Jason, a lot of things are literal.
Yeah.
You know, everything literal. It's got to be. And another thing is he always has to have things done in a certain way, certain time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If it's not done at that time, then that sends his anxiety spike.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that it's either autism or something like that. He's somewhere on the spectrum, I think. Anyway, so hopefully we'll find out.
Sounds quite a bit like Andy, because you know, at first it was thought that, I mean, when I say at first, this is like relatively recently, the last sort of 10 years.
Is this before he was ginger?
Yeah. It was thought that he had some form of dyslexia, which he probably does have, because you know, just the way things are. He can read and he can write, but it doesn't go in. And things like this, and also giving him instructions. You have to be exact, otherwise he doesn't get it. Even then, you have to explain it again and reword it or jiggle it about a bit.
If like Jason, if you say put the chicken in the oven, he wouldn't think about putting it in the pan and then put it in the oven. He'd put the chicken in the fucking oven.
I'll give you.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's he'll take things literally.
I'll give you an example from a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't feeling too well, so Andy said, "Oh, I'll make dinner," and I'd got all the stuff for a particular dish, which wasn't difficult, but the first instruction on it was,
with a fork. So he stood there with a fork.
no, it was something like, take the chicken thighs and cut them in half. Something like that. And he didn't understand what that meant. And I said, you know what cutting in half means? Well, cut them in half. And his brain just would not get it. And I was saying, you get a thigh, you get the knife, and you cut it. It was literally, I had to you cut it in half.
What? Yeah.
So that you've got two pieces. And then he finally got it, but it's just vagueness of instructions. It doesn't seem vague to me, but to him it was very vague. He didn't get it. So
I mean, my son, he plays bass guitar. He's really good at bass guitar. He played in a few bands before he put himself, till he started locking himself away. But he's never had a lesson. He can't read music, but he'll listen to it and he pick it up, which to me is, again, it's another sign of, not necessarily autism, but it's a sign of, some sort of, because he can do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Right, just brain.
But he'll listen to music and he'll pick up his guitar and he'll play it.
I'll have to play for the stream one day.
Oh, fucking God,
seriously, you can't see it, right? But just here, I've got a grand's worth of electronic keyboard. I've got a lovely Yamaha keyboard sitting here.
Did you know that Paul McCartney can't read or write music?
No, he can't. No, he's
I can read music. I can't write it. I can read it though, and I can play. But I've got a lovely keyboard sitting here. But since I've been ill, I just haven't practiced. And playing music, unfortunately, is like riding. It isn't like riding a bike. You do need to keep constantly practicing. But it's a Yamaha PSR something. Fantastic keyboard.
I've got a drum kit in the shed, but she won't let me have it in the house.
Oh, so between you, we've got our own Woody band.
Can you play your drums?
Not very well, no. That's why she won't let me have it in the house.
Keyboard.
Well, if you won't let me play them, how the fuck am I going to learn?
I know. Tell her she can only have sex in the shed.
Well, it'd be nice to have sex any fucking where, to be fair.
Well, she seems to have it, Mickey. She seems to have it enough.
Yeah.
I don't see them as autistic. I see them as differently abled.
They're differently able. They're just wired different.
It's like my granddaughter. She's just different. She's not. My ex-wife, my first wife, is actually quite nasty to her. I don't know if she means to be nasty to her, but my youngest daughter's got twins. This is my oldest son's girl. My youngest daughter's got twins.
Yeah.
Are roughly the same age as Ruby. And my first wife is always saying, well, Ruby's not getting on as well as the twins, is she? I actually think that's quite a nasty thing to say. Because she's not.
Yeah.
She's not the same as the twins. She's not. It's she's differently abled, and my first wife often says, "Oh, she's really naughty, that Ruby." No, she's not, because we on Christmas Day, right? On Christmas, no, it wasn't Christmas Day. There was some point we had Ruby round, and my ex-wife was there, and we had some of these French cupcakes with icing and sprinkles on the top.
Yeah.
And there was a plate of them 5 on the table, and I left them on the table, and Ruby wasn't being very well supervised. And when we come in the room, what she'd done is she'd got a finger and she'd taken a dip out of each one of the cakes and eaten it. And my ex-wife said, "Oh, that's disgusting. Can't you control her?" And I thought, actually, that was not her fault. She doesn't know that she's doing wrong. That was our fault for not supervising her correctly. But then to say that she was naughty for doing that, I think so. But then my first wife is not a very nice person. She left me and then left me and the kids. So she obviously didn't like kids to start with. But that's another story.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's very different. I look upon her and I think she's differently abled.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you,
But she'll probably turn when she grows up. As she gets old, you'll probably turn up that she's very clever at a certain
yes,
thing.
one thing she won't do, the
They
one thing
normally
that's
are.
quite noticeable about her is she won't look anybody in the eye.
No,
And I don't know.
no. My
I
son
don't
does.
know.
My son doesn't.
That's a strange one, that.
You know, he'll talk to you. He'll look
Oh,
anywhere but
oh,
at you.
That's a strange one.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure she'll find. She loves singing. She loves singing. Ruby does. She spends all day singing, so maybe she'll be a singer. I don't know. But I
Yeah,
know that she's
yeah.
different, and it's not a bad different. It's just different.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. And that's only in the last few years that this sort of attitude has come about, isn't it, Mickey? Like you said.
It is,
My
yeah.
son was
Yeah.
naughty when he was growing up. But with hindsight,
But he wasn't. Yeah. He wasn't as you look
Yeah.
back. It's just
Yeah.
different.
but at the time you didn't know it, did you?
No. It took us till now, and like I say,
Yeah.
he'll be 35 in December.
Uh,
But sometimes it's still like having a freaking kid, to be
Mm.
fair. But
but yeah.
they're your family, ain't you? They're your kids. You love them, and you just crack on. don't
You crack on. Like your grandchildren, you crack on. I don't treat Ruby any differently to any of my other grandchildren.
No.
I think she's lovely.
No.
I think she's absolutely lovely.
Well, I've got a step grandchild, and she gets treated exactly the same because my daughter's husband was married before,
Right.
so they got her. But they all get treated equally.
My oldest son.
But
yeah.
but the step granddaughter can't understand why I treat her the same as everybody else when she's not mine, and she won't call me granddad like the others do. It's always Mickey.
They call me wanker.
But that's her choice. That's her choice. You know, I'd never force her to call me granddad because she's not my grandchild. But she will get treated exactly the same as the rest of them.
Yeah, I've got a step grandchild as well. I do the same. So
You cannot treat one child differently to the rest of them.
No, you can't.
It's totally unfair to do that.
Andy's got my 3 grandsons as they're all step. They don't call him granddad though, because I don't think they see him as a granddad.
No, they see him as a ginger alien.
No, because he's ginger alien. That's why.
I
We
mean,
know that.
Exactly. I think they see him more as a sort of uncle figure, if you see what I mean.
And that's
yeah,
what she looks at me as a big.
Well, the 2 older, one of them's a baby, obviously. He's
Right, I'm going to go and put my bread in the oven. So chat amongst yourselves.
He's going to stick his bun in the oven.
And yes, I mean they get on well and everything. But also you saying about that you've got one step grandchild and there's a what do you call it, real grandchild? You know what I mean? But my friend has got exactly the same. She's the woman that her son got with had a child from a previous relationship, and then got with the son and had this child who is now 5 or 6 or something. There's about 3 years difference. And my friend does not treat the older one any different. And the older one, I think, does actually call her nanny or nana. Like, and my friend tries sort of justifies it by saying, well, you know, we don't treat her any different, and because I see her, and I'm like, no, I know, I understand. It's just I can't imagine that my friend would do that anyway. You know, she wanted grandchildren for a long time, and now she's got 2, one step one and one what do you call it? You know, one real one. You know what I mean? One actual one.
Yes, yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah.
And she loves it. You know, she loves doing it. But also at the same time, sometimes she does have quality time with her natural grandchild because the older one is off with her real nana or her dad or whatever, and so they get quality time away from each other. So it's all good. It's all good. So, but yeah, I haven't got any step grandchildren. Oh, Ooh, I can hear rustling.
You guys don't mind? Can we call it a day at 2:45?
Yeah,
And that'll have been
You can
a
do whatever
2 hour
you
stream. All right.
Yeah.
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 I've noticed the figures. I've noticed the
Absolutely.
figures are dropping as well. Down to 4 viewers on Twitch
Yeah.
and
They
8
all
viewers on
were
Reddit.
coming back tonight, and they didn't even bother to come in. Oh, we had Best Pal, that's all right, but all the others.
Yeah. They've all missed you, Tracy, but we've got people listening, like Mr. Self Healer. He's working and listening to us in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Reddit, isn't it? Look, as soon as I said we're going, we've got 11 people on Reddit now. It's Reddit is just amazing.
They're waiting for the next stream to slide on in when we go offline. So.
Yeah.
But I saw that there was some comments about me being away and things, and a couple of them made me laugh. Like, especially when you had Alex on Friday, there was Mark and Best Pal, I think it was like, oh, Tracy's been in Scotland for such a long time, she's turned into a man, and also there was Tracy's had a haircut. So they made me laugh when I was watching the things. So, oh dear. So, any other news?
No other news at all. There's.
I have no other news.
I've got the dentist on
No.
Thursday, which will be fun because I can feel my teeth. I can feel my gums. I can feel my gums aching already. That's one of the downsides of chemos, that I will lose some more teeth with this chemo, and already feel my gums aching. They've been quite sore for a couple of days.
Oh.
So I've got the dentist on Thursday, so that's going to be fun. The reason I've got the dentist on Thursday is because I can't wear my dentures anymore. My gums have shrunk so much that they're too loose, and even with I've got no teeth on that side of the mouth, but I can do that. Look. I can't wear it.
More dentures? Can they give you some more dentures?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it's going to make me some more dentures, because it's where the chemotherapy and the things have shrunk my gums a bit. My dentures are so loose that they just flop about.
Is yours a one piece or
No.
two?
Oh, yeah, sorry, at the top it's a one piece. Yeah, it's got tooth this side and one tooth that side. It's a plate that goes across.
Yeah, that's the thing that puts me off, because I'd need a full plate for the back if I went NHS. If I went private, they could probably do me 2 singles.
Well, when I had mine done, which I haven't got in because I don't wear them because they fucking hurt me, they gave me a full plate for the top, and I kept gagging on it.
Yeah.
It's probably easier if I show you.
So they shaved it. So I spent 450 quid to have a metal one that just goes around the back of my teeth. 450 quid they cost me. Next time I went to the dentist, and they sort of hooked over 2 of my teeth, to hold them in place. Next time I went to the dentist, he took one of the teeth out, so I can no longer fucking use them.
For fuck's sake.
Because there's nothing to clip them to.
For fuck's sake. But before they did that, did it fit really well? See, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that in my mouth.
I'll show you. I don't even know where mine are.
That clips over. They're going that way around. That clips over the tooth, and that's that side and that side, and it just clips in like.
Let's all get our dentures out.
I'm joining you guys soon.
You can see how they say, they just fall off.
Oh yeah, my God.
I'll put them in and they just fall off, look.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of my granddad. Oh.
See, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing.
Just a little.
Plate, yeah.
But none of that goes in the back of your mouth.
When did you?
But you see, it's got the ring on that side, and when he took the tooth out, he cut the ring off the other side, so they keep fucking falling out.
I'm just gonna put these back.
When did you pay that for them?
Oh, several years ago now.
Maybe about £600 or £700 now. See, I could cope with the metal
But
plate. I don't think I could cope.
That was 450. I couldn't get on with it because the other one sort of come 3/4 of the way down your mouth, and I just kept gagging. So he shaved a bit off it.
Mine were 295.
Yes, yeah. See, no, I don't. I don't think I could cope with having the full plate. I think I could cope with a metal one like Mickey's got, or 2 singles if they could give me 2 single ones.
I've got nothing. I had to have the full plate because I've got nothing on the back. I've got enough back teeth for it to grip onto.
Oh, I've got no back teeth. That's the problem.
Yeah. So you've got to. They have to clamp.
I can't
Have to clip it on the front teeth.
can't even get those in now.
Yeah.
Have to clip it on the front teeth.
Can't even get those in now because the
No, I
gap
could
is
cope with
closed up.
having like the metal plate that Mickey's showing. Did they fit? How many teeth are on it? Sorry, I couldn't see. How many teeth are on it?
There's only 3 on that.
Oh, right, okay.
I have 5 on one side and 1 on the other side.
All right, yeah, because I need
They can put as many as they want to.
2
Yeah.
on that side, and this tooth needs to come out, and so that I can have 2 on that side.
They'd only give you something like I've got with the plate.
No, but
Yeah.
if I went and paid like Mickey has, they might give me the metal one.
Yeah, but you'd probably have to have 2, one for each side.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. That's literally what I was hoping for. Like,
You know, you have one
Yeah,
that side and
because
they'll do one. Yeah, which is
Not
so
on
you
the
can double what
NHS
I
you
paid
won't.
for.
no, I didn't say.
No, these weren't
No, I
on
know
the
Mickey's
NHS, Steve. I
weren't.
paid
I know
No.
Mickey's weren't.
£450.
No,
I paid
I
for them.
know, not on the NHS. That's what I was thinking. That if I just throw some money at it and actually get some decent ones that I'm not going to gag on, because the problem as well is that I need that one pulling out. But if
Turkey teeth.
Huh?
Turkey teeth.
Turkey teeth. What's turkey teeth?
Go to Turkey to get your teeth done. Turkey teeth.
Oh God, no. I wanted to have implants, but I haven't got enough bone in my head. But I need to have that tooth out, and then I have to wait for however many months to have that heal before I can get a full plate, which means I'll be on mashed potatoes and stuff, soft food. But if I have that one done first, single plate, have that pulled out, wait for that to heal, and then get that plate. Do you see what I mean? Like time-wise, it works out better for me, and I can actually eat food. I don't want to be on ice cream and scrambled eggs and mashed potato for 6 months while everything heals. So
I've got no chewing teeth left, but I've learned to chew with my front teeth.
yeah, that's what I am trying to avoid. But are you still trying to get those in, Mickey?
Every bottom
Oh,
ones,
your
these
bottom
are.
ones. They're the ones that you
Yeah.
actually wear all the time. Oh,
No. Because I can't get them in your mouth. Because what you don't realise, if you don't keep wearing them, your teeth
Yeah.
move and close up the gaps. And that's what's happened with these. So
yeah, that's the problem. I used to have straight teeth, but as these
And then-
have been coming out and getting loose and gaps and everything, they are all moving. So
Yeah.
I need
I mean, the
braces too.
dentist has.
Well, my problem is the cancer
Turns out-
chemicals cause my teeth to fall out, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose a load more teeth on this treatment. Incidentally, I've got to tell you, right, I've got no hair on my nipples now. My pubes have gone. I've got no hair on my nipples. Plus, I haven't shaved for 3 days.
Oh my God! And you look absolutely clean shaven.
Yeah, I haven't shaved for 3 days.
I had a shave today.
Done.
Believe it or
So
not.
I haven't shaved for 3 days, so
It's slowly going upwards.
it's slowly going upwards. My eyebrows, look at my eyebrows, they are definitely getting thinner.
You've
Yeah,
just
no,
got a
definitely
little
getting
bit
thinner.
there. Just
Yeah,
that bit
yeah.
there.
So
Hair-
it's the
ear
hair loss.
Ear hair gone?
I don't know. I've got things in, haven't I?
No, I know.
Yeah,
but,
I think so. I think so.
Oh,
I think so. So yeah, I noticed the other day in the shower. I thought, oh, where's the hair? Because I've normally got I've got no body hair except on my nipples. I thought, oh, that's gone. So hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to save you time now, isn't it? Are you still having to shave your head?
I only shave my head once a week.
Well, yeah, I just wondered. Have you
Yeah,
noticed?
yeah. I generally do it on a Friday, so I haven't shaved it. I generally do it on a Friday, so I'll do it on Friday.
Oh. Oh, well, bonus.
Yeah, result. Right, we've got 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, got 5 minutes to get our words in. So, Mickey, about money about your teeth, are you going to get them sorted out?
No. No, they did ask me if I wanted some more, and I said, no, don't bother. No.
You can manage without them, all right?
Yeah, I can, yeah. You know, I mean, a steak is a bit tough to chew on, but like you say, you tend to use your
Or you
front
cut it
teeth.
up smaller. That's the other trick I've got. You really cut it up small.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I did ask one restaurant to liquidise one.
Yeah, that doesn't work when you're out, though, does it?
If it's a
No,
decent steak, though, your knife should be going through it like butter, and you should be able to like pretty much dissolve it in your mouth if it's a really, really good steak. So,
Yeah, no.
Right, on that note, I'm going to say
Okay.
goodbye from me, and we'll be back on, all three of us will be back on Wednesday night, won't we?
we will indeed.
We will.
We will. So it's good. It's goodbye from Woody. So I shall see all of you, all 12 of you on Reddit on Wednesday night, I hope, and all 5 of you on Twitch, 4 of you on Twitch, 4. That's actually quite low for us on Twitch. Normally we're up about 10 by now. I know we hit double figures at one point tonight. I did see that. But I'll send you the stream stats.
Oh yes. I noticed the last stream stat that you sent said 6 point something, didn't it, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll make a private area. I'll do that tonight. I'll write it down to do it now. Streaming. Right.
Yeah.
I've written to make note to make a private area on my forum for streaming, and I'll post all the things in there, Tracy.
Yeah, no, it's good.
There'll only be 3 members, me, you, and Mickey, and it will be completely private. Even the other people on the board won't see it.
Good, yeah. No, it's just nice seeing the numbers climbing and just getting there.
Yeah.
And also, what I was going to say was that you said been quite quiet tonight and stuff, but that's what I've noticed, that when you have a really good show, the next one is quiet. Saturday was a good show. Saturday was, as a viewer, it was really enjoyable.
Okay.
Well, one night last week, we sat there with nobody, didn't we, Steve? I think that was on the Saturday, was it?
I think so, yeah. I think it's very quiet. I don't know. I don't actually keep these. Well, that's why I'm thinking about, that's why I'm doing the area, because you can keep a record of them. Because on Discord, they disappear and things like that quite quickly. And as I say, I'll make the area so that nobody else but us 3 will be able to see it.
That's just interesting seeing it.
Yeah, and I'll post the stats in there, and I'll make the area tonight. So that means you'll have to come to my forum, but it won't be tweeted. It won't be broadcast anyway. Anyway, that's it for me. What about you people? Let's all just say goodbye to Reddit. So goodbye, Reddit. We're disappearing now. So let's stop streaming on Reddit. So that's Reddit done.
Goodbye, folks.
That's Reddit off, I think. Let's have a look and see if we stopped on Reddit. Think so, but Reddit's got a bit of a delay, of course. But I think we stopped on Reddit. And then we'll once we stopped on Reddit, I'll run the thing to get rid of us on Twitch. But let's just make sure we stop on Reddit first.
Yeah, it's gone. Stop.
No, I'm still watching it. It.
Yeah, it froze just for a second.
Yeah, it's just stopped now.
Gone.
Right, that's Reddit gone. Right. Okay, so goodbye, Twitch. So if you want to say your goodbyes, then I'll run the goodbye script.
See you Wednesday, normal time.
Bye.
Good night, people. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. See you Wednesday.
Not working? Why is that not working? All right, let's try that one.
Because it's the Woody show. That's why it's not working.
Oh, I know why it's not working. It's because I haven't given it a screen to go to. What a fucking idiot. Idiot. Because I've broken it again, haven't I? I've broken it again. Right. Try it now. Yes. There we go. Let's make sure that's gone. Right. That's it. That's